Hey fellas, this is Edge 4006. Do another pistol review. This is a Taurus TCP 380, chambered in 380 ACP. My model number is actually the PT738. It comes in various colors. You see them in black. This one was in duotone. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Shotgun is safe, no magazine. That's one full, one empty, and again, gun is safe. It's a pocket pistol. The way this gun was designed, small, concealed carry. This is not a shooter range gun where you want to be shooting it multiple times. I have put a box of ammunition through this, 50 rounds, and your hand feels it after a while because 380 it doesn't have a lot of kick, but in a small pistol like this, with the weight is minimal. It's polymer steel receiver slide on here. Might be aluminum, but hardened aluminum, but it looks like steel. I'm pretty sure. This is one of the cool things about this particular pistol is it's one of the only 380 compact pistols that actually holds a slide back when on the last round. Most of them do not, so you just kind of keep on trying to hit the trigger once you're done. This one does hold back. I will tell you though, one thing about this. This has very, very sharp edges right here. These are sharp. My son cut himself. He had his thumb in the wrong place. He had it up kind of high. This thing just went back and nicked him real good. We were at the range once. It was him, being silly and not paying attention. But I guess that's how you learn sometimes. And I don't think he'll do that again. He doesn't even want to touch his pistol after that. But it's a Taurus, made by Taurus. It's a good gun. It was sent back once to get fixed. It did have the firing pin little deal here where the pin that holds in the firing pin itself, the spring assembly for it or whatever, broke, and it just kind of came loose and fell out the gun. I sent it to Taurus. They sent it back, and they fixed everything on it. And again, it's functioning. This pistol I do want to show you. Again, this is my hand. It's pretty compact. So, it's a popular pistol. Several people have it that I know. Let me show you this everything. The trigger, it's kind of spongy. Once it's once you're cocked, you're ready to go. But if you see it, has, and it breaks there, kind of spongy in there, and it feels that way. It's like it's kind of odd. Let's do a trigger pull test on here. Find out the pounds on the trigger. On that one came in about 6.5 pounds. I'm gonna try it again because I have gotten it to 6 on a more regular basis. But again, that trigger is a little spongy. Right there, right around 6. About 6 pounds is what we're looking at on the trigger scale. If you're looking for a backup gun, great gun, or just to conceal, throw it in your pocket. Don't worry about it. There's some great holsters out there that you can put them in your front pocket and not worry about your rear pocket. You have 2 Taurus magazines. They're 6 rounds, so you can do 6 plus 1. When loading, I have noticed that if you do drop the slide on it and you do have it open, almost every time it feeds right. But if you do not do that, what does happen when you try to sling it back to load it tends to lock up. These are Golden Saber, Remington Golden Saber bullets, 380 ACP. If I do work it, it does go in the battery. But you don't want that to happen, So I would definitely, like most people do already, keep it loaded and top it off and put more round back in there. Again, though, when I drop the slide, if I do have it back and I just drop the slide like that, it does feed it, but usually no problem. Right here in ammunition, what we got is a Golden Saber 380 ACP 102 grain hollow points. This is ammunition I found at Bass Pro that I bought for my father for his birthday, I believe. He hasn't used or fired any of it. This is Winchester SXZ. Again, 380s or 95 grade hollow points. They're pretty good stuff. If you look at them, they kind of look like the white box stuff, but they put a color on them. I don't know. I haven't seen any video footage on this particular bullet. I'd like to see some on it if I could. Maybe I might have to donate a box to TNT Outdoors 9. And these are the Golden Sabers. These have been around for a long time. Everybody knows about these. Great bullets. If for this gun, I would recommend with that little problem time once loading, I probably would recommend critical defense with a little flex tip in the front. Probably help feed the RAM. This gun hasn't been fired a whole lot. Maybe about 500 rounds through it. So I don't know. Maybe down the road it'll start working it out to where the kinks where it doesn't have a hang up. That's one thing you do not want. But by setting this gun up, before you leave the house and you got it loaded, there you go. You should hopefully have a feeding problem after that. Test your ammo out. Definitely make sure the ammunition you're going to put in your pistol when you carry, works. At least a box, maybe 2. It costs a little money, but it's definitely worth the investment. Protecting yourself and your loved ones. The sights on this pistol are built into the slide. They're these aren't really again for range use, or these are just kind of quick acquisition. Pull out of your pocket, you point at what's going on. This is not a belly gun, but something within 10 feet, maybe 10 yards max, that you would pull out and use to defend yourself. That's why you're going to sit there and be picking on people with these kind of sights, these little real thin profile sights. The case that it comes with, where it came when my father bought this particular pistol, it's by Bulldog. It has a Taurus clip here, Taurus stamp on there. It's by Bulldog again. Concept of this is it's supposed to look like a PDA case or something, some big ass PDA. Too big in my opinion. But the way it's supposed to work is if you have this thing locked up, it's quick, magnet release. You're supposed to have this on your hip, reach in, push these little holes in the bottom, and the gun kind of arches up, ready for you to pop out. And use it if you need to. Of course, I imagine if you're taking it out, you're going to use it, hopefully. But again, let me show you again. It's kind of like quick release there. Snaps, snapperoo. There you go. So I'll pop these up, push in, say this is on your hip, and there you go. You draw your pistol out, and you're ready to rock and roll. Alrighty. Well, all in all, folks, I just want to say, this is a good pistol. I'd recommend purchasing. The retail price, I think they're around, you can pick them up about $260 when they're on sale at Academy. That's where my father bought this one. It's a good concealed carry, good backup pistol, pocket pistol. They have made revisions to this pistol. I think it doesn't have some of the problems that were initially. I believe this is the first or second generation. I believe they're up to third generation on these pistols. Not like Glock, where it's Gen 3 or anything, but just little improvements they made to it as they were producing it still. So I would definitely pick one up. It's a great piece. All right, guys, this is Edge 4006 signing out. Fight the good fight, man, and keep your groups tight, brother.